Has there been a moment as you've grown in your career, and both personally and professionally, that changed your perspective on something? Like that aha moment or something that really changed your perspective or just expanded your vision into something different?
When my dad passed away, that shattered my life. He had prostate cancer. He was my hero, and I was very close with him. And it was the first person who was who I was very, very close with who passed. So that had a huge impact on me. And then from a business standpoint, I started my career at Drexel Burnham, which at the time was the most profitable firm on Wall Street. That's with Michael Milken and Junk Bonds. And it was an incredible company. It was like Goldman Sachs on steroids. And I was in a room. I got the job 2 years out of college, out of Northwestern, and 2 years after I started the job, Fred Joseph, the CEO, comes into the room. Most of the people are in their 60s and 70s, and he said, "We're going bankrupt." That was another shock, because again, my takeaway from that was that I would always be loyal to people, but never to a company.
And it's part of our foundation too, whether it's our parents or grandparents or specific friends or people that influence the way that we learn about things.
My daughters, their favorite song used to be, I forgot who the artist was, but it's "What doesn't kill you makes you stronger," and I think that's true.
I think as humans, we try to move through life without pain. We're constantly avoiding anything that will cause us discomfort. But here's the truth about pain: pain shapes us, right? It transforms, it leads us into a path that we are forced to know ourselves, to really go deep inside and grow, right?
Pain sucks, and you try to do everything you can to avoid it, but you can't. What happens when something bad happens? I could almost. I don't look forward to anything bad happening, obviously, but I almost do because I know when something bad happens, it'll be a growth experience for me down the road. It might be a week, a month, a year. Um,
Yes.
Typically, I'll be better off down the road. Again, I don't hope bad things happen, but I found that in my life, when bad things have happened, that's been where I've grown the most.
Yes. I agree with you and I believe you. I think pain shapes us and the same for me. I think I've grown so much through pain personally, and I think when I say that pain is necessary, it may not sound really nice when people hear that, but I think I've went through so much pain in my life that I see pain as part of life and growth and all the emotions we feel as humans. That's inevitable but necessary.
Yeah, it just you hope it doesn't happen, but it does, and then you just do the best you can to cope with it.